Wowie, fellas, another new segment. 2 new segments in one episode. This is a New Year's treat for all of you. Today we are doing BODMAS. So it is a tournament bracket style segment. Today we're doing cuisines. Topic, we got some snacks here, we got some food here. But we'll be going through some cuisines, putting them head to head, tournament style, World Cup style. Winner wins all, knockout rounds. Whichever cuisine beats all the rest is the winner. What we've done, we've gone away, done some market research. We've actually gone and talked to the people at Taste Atlas. And we've gotten their top 16 cuisines.
Beautiful.
Which we've kind of disagreed with, and we've added in. So we've made some substitutions.
Taste Atlas, respectfully to Romania, right, which is probably the number 4 cuisine.
We are not having that.
We've just sacked that off, and we've chucked in South Korea because we thought Korean food deserved to be on the
We
list.
are having a Korean feed after this
Absolutely.
recordings, and we thought it should be justice and put in the top 16. But as you said, we've got them seeded. So, first versus last, second versus second last, we've got it. So heavy hitters at the end, most likely. But I think with all that, we can crack into it. The first matchup we have is Italy versus Bulgaria.
I mean, this is...
Dare I suggest the first question is, what is Bulgarian food?
Yeah, has anyone had Bulgarian
I don't
food?
want to laugh in Bulgaria's face here, but, I know I slagged off Cuisines, a couple of minutes before, but...
Italian is my favorite cuisine. That's it is. The pasta, the pizza, there's just something just so raw about it, You got the homeboy at the back,
The homeboy.
Yeah, that's what I like to call him, homeboy at the back, rolling the pizza dough. Like, come on. I feel like it's Italian.
This is no brainer.
Yep, so we will put Italy in through. Bulgaria, sorry, mate, you're out. Next one, second matchup. South Korea versus United Kingdom, UK, British food.
I feel like this is a no-brainer as well, in my eyes.
Again, dare I ask, what is British food? You got
Just an amalgamation.
You got a Sunday roast. I personally like a Sunday roast, but when we went, Ro, what were your thoughts?
So we went to, it was okay. Like, I just think it's flavorless. Like, I think for me, like, the meat is whatever, roasted. It's like a roast dinner, sliced up. They add gravy. And if the gravy's not tasty or they don't put enough, it's just tasty. And the peas, like, I despise peas, quite frankly. Like, why are they on a dish? Not for me. South Korea, like I said, we've put them in for Romania. You know where my answer is.
Korean fried chicken, come on.
That in and of itself beats anything the UK can offer.
Yeah, I think so.
Is there any other UK, anything else of value?
Fish and chips.
That is good.
It is good.
As you said, the chicken tikka.
But when you're taking
That
it
guy
up
died
against-
recently, apparently.
Oh, I saw that.
Rest in peace to the man who invented chicken tikka masala.
All right, but when you're taking it up against Korean fried chicken versus fish and chips.
You know the best fish and chips I ever had was at it was in Bateman's Bay, and it was a fish and chips cross Sri Lankan restaurant.
Oh.
Roy and Lily. Roy was Australian. Lily was Sri Lankan.
Oh.
And they cooked some... honestly, it was pretty good. It's the only Google review I've ever left.
Wow.
Place.
Wow.
It's
Alright.
good. But seafood pancake,
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is
Korean
class.
barbecue,
Stop it.
soy garlic chicken.
You know what? We're salivating. We'll stop
Soju,
that.
a bit of alcohol.
Oh,
Bring it in.
exactly.
Come
The
on.
cuisine
Send it
just
through.
doesn't end. Next one we have Thailand versus USA. This one is a bit of a discussion, I feel.
Yeah, this one's big. Let's break. What are some famous Thai foods?
Pad Thai.
Pad Thai.
Pad Siu.
Pad See you. Yep.
green curry, massaman beef, red curry, yellow curry, Penang curry, mate. The list goes on.
Oh my God.
But the US staple of grease and disgust.
They
man.
got burgers. What's their cuisine? Burgers, wings,
Like smoke
barbecue.
barbecue stuff.
Yeah.
This is a tough one because for me, right, Thai food is my comfort staple go-to. Like if I'm like, oh, I want to go out, so what should we get? No one's saying no to Thai food. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I have too many burgers, I can't have burgers back to back to back. You know what I'm
can't,
saying?
yeah.
You know, if you have to live for a month,
On your
I'm
cuisine,
going
yeah.
Thai food. But the highs of a burger, for example, it's just...
Yeah, if it's just one day, I think I'm choosing a US burger over.
That's what I mean. Like, what are we going here?
First round, Thailand getting knocked out in the first round might be controversial here, but okay, look, I love ribs. I love barbecue ribs.
But here's the thing. I think you raised a good point. In a month, right? If you're going to eat a month of the same cuisine, I think I'm selecting Thai food.
No,
as
but
well.
I think this is the peak. Like this is the greatest.
the
cuisine.
peaks. Then the peaks belongs to US, man. Some of the
Really?
goated burgers, the goated wings, they're untouched anywhere else.
They've got variety as well. You don't have to go greasy route, man.
Yeah, but you can go as well if you want to be disgusting. You can actually.
Oh, you know what? I just went to Hawaii, right? And they got poke bowls as well. They got the lot. You know what? US
Oh, this is
take it out.
this is a big call,
That hurts.
but someone has to make a big call.
I would have much prefer a Bulgaria versus Thailand to start off.
Well, USA through.
US is through. Next one. This seems like a World Cup fixture. France versus Brazil. French food on the higher end of things.
My favorite restaurant in Sydney is Hubert, French food.
Brazilian food, what do we have? More barbecue.
It's
meat.
barbecue.
It's meat.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's really good. Dare I suggest.
I don't know. I don't think I have strong opinions on either. I think the French stuff, it's very expensive. Good
Overrated,
French
do you
food.
think?
I think it's overrated, French food.
But dare I say that is creme de la creme of, that's why it is like the fine dining sort of cuisine. French.
I think the
Manny, what do you
French fries.
What do you think, man? Is that French?
is it French?
Well, they got French in the name. It has to be, right? I'm leaning towards French just because, where we live, I think there's more French places and people go
Agree. There's
French
definitely
restaurants more, and yeah, it's more of a fine dining. And there's a reason why it's fine dining, I feel,
So like,
because of the quality of it.
the Brazilian meat.
that's what I'm saying. Like, but I don't think Brazil like is famous for that. I think Argentina's meats are better than Brazil's. So in good conscience, can I put Brazil higher than France?
Do we have Argentina in this?
We do not have Argentina.
So Brazil is Brazil. And
France got fucking croissants, mate. The bread deluxe, man.
Yeah, the bread.
creme brulees, desserts are pretty
Desserts,
good.
mate. Come on. Crepes. Fuck with those.
Fair enough. You know what? French it is.
Manu, yeah, that's
The French it
that's
is.
mate.
The
We had
French it is.
the crepes in Amsterdam. Oh, wow,
man.
that was the one photo you had.
Yeah, that was the one photo I had.
Top meals of 2020.
Alrighty, next fixture we have Greece versus Poland. This is one of the
no-brainer
most
for me.
clearest decisions I've made.
It's a no-brainer.
Poland, you're going through now, Greece, surely, right?
Greece, dude. Greek
You're us
food.
alone.
Poland is meat and potatoes. Greek is, flavors of the Mediterranean. Seafood.
Yes, dude.
Kofta, man.
Skewers, bro.
Beautiful.
Greek food. So
Greece
good.
is going in. Next one. Oh my God, I think this is a heavy hitter, fellas. Mexico versus India.
Oh, this is big.
I mean, like,
This is bigger than the Indian versus Thai. US versus Thai, I feel.
Whatever decision we make, a heavy hit is going out.
Oh, this is tough. All right, Mexican food.
okay, so
Fuck, I love nachos. I love nachos.
Burritos.
Oh,
Quesadillas, mate.
churros, man. That's a
Churros.
strong dessert.
can I just one counterpoint for India? Like, obviously, I am Indian. And this is heavily biased, but Mexican food has no variety. Nachos, burritos, tacos are all the same thing. It's just in different packages. Like instead of,
Packages.
like it's the meat and it's the same veggies cut up the same way, and it's literally just put in different packaging. Like burritos, you got the big tortilla,
Quesadillas.
tacos. Quesadillas has a bit of cheese and it's folded.
Right.
itself.
If you find perfection, why change it? Is what
Agreed.
I'm saying.
I just don't think it has the variety, and I feel like in a cuisine challenge, you need to be flexible.
I'm thinking about just desserts as well. Hey, India trumps Mexico over desserts. Gulab jamuns, your ras malais, your burfis, they slap. They
They are
absolutely
good.
slap.
I like churros better than all of them, though. Just quietly.
We're talking about variety, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Are churros Mexican or Spanish? That's another question
That's another
to ask.
question. That is a question. What do you think, Manu?
I personally do not like Indian food, but I understand my views now biased. You know what I mean? I do not represent the common man. I can admit that.
Why?
I would put Mexican over India in my personal opinion.
What makes you say that? What is it about?
Mate, the other day I went to a shopping center, big food court, basically every cuisine you could have. My eyes went to Mad Max.
The worst of all Mexicans.
But that's what I'm saying. Even if it's worse, it's like, oh my God. I had to get some sort of fast food.
I think in terms of fast food, Mexican beats Indian fast food all the time.
Well, there's what's Indian fast food?
Like Bakwan Indian, whatever that shit is now.
What is that? I don't even know what that is.
It's just their low end Indian restaurant. But
Bro, can someone give me a counterpoint to Mexican food is the same thing in different packages?
no, I agree with that.
No, but it's good. But it's good. That's the thing. It's good.
I'm just saying, like, how can a cuisine be called a cuisine if it has one dish?
But yeah, okay. The Indian cuisine has a bunch of different curries. They're all curries, but they're all different curries.
At
Your
least,
korma,
yeah.
your mango chicken, your
They're all
butter
curries,
chicken.
bro.
Yeah, but they're
They don't have
different.
to be, mate, okay, look, Indian sides, Indian entrees, I think are better than look, I can even sack off the mains. All those stuff that you mentioned, good, not great. But the entrees, give me some tandoori chicken, mate. Give me some
Samosas as well.
samosas, chaats, dude. All these things are the aromas, the smells. Mexican are a one-dimensional team.
But they're a very strong one-dimensional team. That they are.
They are good at what
You know who
they
else
do.
was a one-dimensional team? Argentina. Lionel Messi. But they still trumped the top. I'm happy to see, not happy, but I can accept
I
Mexico
think
going
purely
out
on
first
the
round.
variety and the diversity of the cuisine, it's got to be India.
Right.
I think so.
It's another.
That's tough though.
That is
tough.
tough.
That's
I would say
another.
it's tough.
That's another tough
I'm
call.
sorry to do it to the Mexico, but I
Had
said
to be
what I
done.
said.
Next one: Spain versus Indonesia. Went to Indonesia recently.
Yes.
Thoughts on the food?
I think it's excellent.
It's excellent, dude. I had an Indonesian curry as well, with like this chicken curry. First time I ever had it, bro. It trumps every other curry I've had. That slapped.
Really?
Yeah, that was amazing.
I mean, the best food I had in Indonesia was satay chicken. Satay skewers just on the side of the road. Oh my goodness gracious.
Spain. What does Spain have? Paella.
Paella.
Tapas is there.
It's good.
The seafood is
Oh, this is.
they have unreal seafood. Ham as well. Their ham is unreal.
I don't think I've had.
Sangrias. What else do we knock off from them? Churros come from Spain.
I think, yeah. I think peak alone, Spain wins, but Indonesia
We need to do Indonesia justice by, shouting out the goods. Putting Spain through, are we?
I'm happy to put Spain through.
I think Spain.
All right, Spain.
Last one, and we said we have had some heavy hitters, but this, my God, is the biggest tie of the tournament so far. Japan versus China. Oh my God, I hate that we have to make this choice.
Dare I say, for me, not hard. Not hard.
I think for me as well, there's one Japanese dish that I always froth, and come on, sushi, man. Sushi for me slaps always.
I mean, I'm going to disagree. Like,
Chinese
sashimi, like-
food, though, it has everything. Has everything you need. Noodles, rice, stir fry,
No,
dumplings.
There is a lot. There is dumplings as well. Pork buns.
Soup.
Oh,
They've
my
got, like,
yumcha.
soup yumcha.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Desserts as well, slap.
For me, sushi beat the peaks of sushi beat that always.
Are you thinking? What are you thinking of sushi? Like California rolls?
Any roll, man. Sushi slaps for me. I don't know. There's something about the structure, the density, the rice, the meats.
Mario
It works.
thoughts?
Japanese food has never left my top 3 cuisines. It's always fighting for number 1.
Yeah.
Sushi alone.
Look, I want to give China a commendation, a strong recommendation. But when
If
you
they came
face-
up against probably any other cuisine,
they're probably going to go
Yeah.
through. But unfortunately, Japan might be the strongest team in this tournament.
It's the peaks. It's the peaks
Exactly.
of Japan.
Send them through, baby.
Send them through.
That one hurts.
That one hurts.
Hurts. All right, we're on to the next round, the round of 8, the quarterfinals. First tie we have is Italy versus South Korea.
You said this is your number one.
Italy for me. Italy goes through.
I'm going to disagree.
You don't
frankly.
think pizza pasta
Dude.
beats South Korean food?
Let me give you my hot take, maybe. So, I am a big fan of the toppings. Like, I'm a toppings kind of guy, right? On a pizza, I couldn't care less about the bread. But I feel like I'm in the minority where the bread is super important for many. Like, what makes a good pizza? For me, it's the toppings. Everyone else, it's the bread. That's why I'm happy to eat Pizza Hut, Eagle Boys, Domino's, whatever. Because, like, the meat lovers is unbelievable, right?
Interesting. Yeah.
So that's why Italian food for me, and pasta is a poor man's food, right? I lived for years on pasta, spaghetti, and I cannot justify going to an Italian restaurant spending $30 on a pasta when I know that I can go down to my local Woolworths and pick up a sack of pasta for like 30 cents.
Dare I suggest that in and of itself shows the versatility of pasta. You can have it's a common man's food.
You can
have it with a bit of tomato, a bit of cheese. That's it. Or you can go up echelons. I don't know, truffle cheese, seafood, finer ingredients.
The fact that
meats.
you think you can make something so strong at home, and there's also an option for people like me to go to a fine dining Italian restaurant and froth over solid pasta, in my opinion. The fact that you can do
Have
both.
you been able to go home and make a simple South Korean meal? Have you done that? Have you done that, Ro?
Have you made a kimchi pancake at home? Have you, Ro?
I'm not debating kimchi pancakes. Great.
It's
but
great.
is there versatility in such that you can just go home, 30 cents at
Even
Woolies?
pizza at home.
Are
It's
Are
so
you
simple.
saying, sorry, let's just get, okay, I can't do it. But you're saying John, my South Korean friend,
I'm not debating he can.
his family is not making simple South Korean dishes at home.
I said you, bro.
This is us three.
This is your personal experience.
I could do it.
Because you're talking about. Shut the fuck up. I've seen this man in the kitchen. Italy, fuck, it's unreal. Versatility.
For me, it's Italy. For me, there's no doubt.
I'm actually disappointed. Like, if it up to me, Italy would not be on this list. Like I would be throwing.
This man is a hot take. He says he
that's
would not
hot.
pay. He would not go to anything above a fucking
That's a hot
local
take.
Italian
Which is
restaurant.
why I'm happy to send Italy through because I think it is the most popular opinion. But I don't know, man. Like a good Korean fried chicken beats a good pizza or pasta in my eyes every day
I
of the
don't
week.
know about that.
I don't know if it beats it. I think the peaks are both very high, but man, when you have an extremely good pizza, I had one very recently in Newtown, which is very famous for their pizzas. Had one there. Fuck me, that was I was salivating. That was incredible.
Well, I don't disagree that Italy is a great player. You know, one of the greatest. But I think he might be overrated slightly.
Ray, but I think he's still going through.
He goes through.
I think he's still going through. The next tie we have USA versus France.
I feel like
Battle for the ages. This one.
this one's tough as well. 'Cause it's the argument of the shit peak US food. It's always there. It's always in the back of your mind. A good burger, a very solid burger.
Or the lux of France. You know, the luxurious lifestyle, the riches, the bakeries.
What do you think
the
it is, Ray?
My
desserts?
mind is scrambled at the moment. It is scrambled because I think, like, for me, when I think French food, like, I love croissants and like just pastries. Like, I think French pastries
Yeah.
are spectacular.
Agreed.
Don't
Agreed.
get me wrong. But I think USA, I think it's soul. I think there's heart. I think there's versatility, like culturally. And this is why I'm confused. Like, I don't really know what I want at this point. I'm just hungry.
French
Yeah, I'm also very hungry. That's the issue.
French pastries are probably the top if we're talking about in any cuisine.
elite,
They're probably number one when it comes to pastries. And I'd say, dare I say, even desserts. They're very high up in there.
Absolutely.
US, like you said, it's just the soul of the food, right? That's it. It's the heart and soul there. The burgers, the wings, the chips.
It's a dark horse, I think. Manny, what are your thoughts?
There's just something about French cuisine. I don't know. It just seems like it's like a backbone of like just cooking in general, you know? All the top chefs, all of that based off French cooking. And as well, pastries, desserts. I love a dessert. And so many French creme brulee, for example.
It's expensive though. I don't know how versatile it
That's
is.
right. I think this is a battle of, you know, the upper end versus the cuisine for the common man.
Fine dining versus the common man, huh?
When was the last, like, I don't remember the last time I'm like, hey, let's go to a French restaurant.
That is, it's a special occasion sort of
It is a special-
restaurant. I
It
feel.
absolutely is. I remember a bunch of special occasions where I've hit up a French restaurant. I remember my first time I tried escargot. I remember it. Do I remember the first time I tried a burger? No. But I do remember the US burgers.
I had a burger. I forgot.
Now, you know what? US shakes as well, like the stuff they put in shakes and whatnot. I think I'm going to have to go US with this.
But it's outrageous. Like, I feel this is
It is outrageous.
I feel like
I think
it's
it is.
sacrilegious to food, cuisine.
that we're putting US first, yeah.
But you've made some compelling points, Kushagra. That's the problem.
All right, let me pretend to eat a nice
Simulation.
brisket. Yeah. And in taste the flavors. Okay, let's think about this, right? Bad US food can be very bad.
Agreed.
Like in my like, you know, they can overcook the meat. That's a stinker.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, like, French food, hard to do right. But like, is the lows low as well for France? Do you know what I mean? Like, they both have excellent peaks, right? I think French has a higher peak, but I'm saying, is the lows lower than the US? I'm thinking MasterChef. Like, think of the cooking shows, mate. They try to make a French dish. It's like 0 out of 10.
Is croquembouche, is that French? Croquembouche? Yeah.
Sounds it.
Oh, profiteroles, mate. Oh,
Oh, this was tough.
look, you know what? I have to send France through.
France?
I'm disappointed, but I must, in good conscience.
The pastries, the desserts, I think the complexity behind it, the nuances behind
Exactly.
French cuisine.
It's top tier.
Turns it up.
Right. France has gone through third leg of the quarterfinals. We have Greece versus India.
There's one winner for me here as well. Greece. Greece is my
Greece?
second cuisine, man. Greece.
I don't think
Greece
I
came
like-
in seeded second as well.
Greek food is unreal, man.
Okay, so like there's gyros, yes.
Kebabs.
Yeah, Mediterranean grill.
Bro, the meats, they're so juicy.
Loomy.
Man. Hummus.
Is that Greek?
It might be Lebanese.
Tzatziki. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Greek salad. Nah, I don't fuck. I don't fuck with that actually.
I honestly have to say, I think if it was, Greece versus. I rate Greece very low in terms of its food. Like, it's good, don't get me wrong, but I don't think there's peak. Like, I don't think.
Interesting.
Like, I think this is actually an interesting matchup because India and Greek food are both traditionally homely. The peaks are low, I would say, for both.
A lot of street options as well in both. Like, very heavy on the street options, I'd say. Greek.
Like, how good can a kebab be? You know what I mean? Like, it's just always good, but it's not great.
Well, what's the counterpoint? Like, how good can a butter chicken curry be?
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I think both are actually. This is actually interesting. It's
a good matchup.
Here. Yeah.
If we're talking about diversity again, I think India wins because there's a lot in the Greek. Well, the very staples, at least the Greek plates, the kebabs, the gyros. They're very similar, just thrown into different packages, right? Very similar.
Let's also think about the leftover aspect of it as well. Like, let's say you've got a plate of Greek food the day afterwards. You're eating it. Leftover kebab, you're like, I don't really like this.
True.
But I'm saying a leftover curry, just chuck it in the microwave, they get better with age.
Desserts, who wins?
I do like baklava.
It's nice.
But I think India wins with desserts.
Yeah,
I for some reason, like bias aside,
I think you're right. I think purely on the diversity.
I think diversity.
I think
offering.
India goes through. Yeah.
India goes through.
Yeah.
Number 2 seed has been knocked out. Last quarterfinal, we have Spain versus Japan. World Cup fixture, actually.
yeah. Who won that one? Japan.
Who will win this one? Japan.
There's no need to discuss this further.
Enough
Honestly,
said.
Sushi, set it up.
Japan has gone through. We are on to the semi-finals. We have one European fixture and we have one Asian fixture.
Ooh.
Big.
First semi-final, the European fixture, Italy versus France.
Italy. It's Italy for me.
You guys just said
No,
on it.
no,
This is a rigged tournament.
Do you know why?
Final.
Because we put the French above the US purely because of the nuances, the complexity, right? Italy also has the nuances and complexity. Yes, it does.
It has pizza. It has pasta.
No, but like the way that you make the bread, the toppings, everything. There's nuances and complexity to that.
More than that. Surely they have more than that.
I'm sure they're.
Bit of grill. They're in the Mediterranean. They got seafood. They got meats.
Yeah, but they put the seafood in a
Nah, mate. Have it on its own.
What are you thinking, Emix?
I think Italy is a clear winner here. I think Rowe disagrees, but
Like, honestly, I think I'm happy to send Italy through to the final. Don't get me wrong, but I'm disappointed about it.
disappointed. Second fixture we have for the semi-finals: India versus Japan.
Once again, this is a no-brainer.
This is tough.
I don't think it's that tough.
What's gone through your head, Kush?
It's the diversity in India is there, but Japan is
That's what I'm
sushi,
saying.
man.
It's a bad matchup because India's a good homely, but Japan, the peaks, the highs are so high.
Yeah.
And dare I say, the average Japanese food
It's still
probably
quality.
better.
Send it up. Japan goes up.
Japan goes up. We're on to the most important fixture, the final. And I'll be honest, boys, I could see this one coming.
Yeah.
Rigged or not, I could see this one coming from a mile away. We have Italy versus Japan. I will say, whenever I have to rank my cuisines, these are top 2 every single time.
Agreed.
Every single time.
They're always there. They're always in the back of your mind.
Yeah, this is unsurprising. Like, if you told me at the start of the tournament what I thought was going to be in the top
Final.
2, it was going to be these two.
The favorites.
But is this a tough decision for me? It's not. For me, Japan wins every single day of the week. But as two men who love both Japanese and Italian food, I'm going to let you have the floor.
I think, Mick, you're going to have to be the decision maker here because I am very biased to Italian cuisine. I recognize that the Japanese have such a strong
Their
piece.
team is unbelievable.
Their team is
Their
unbelievable.
team is literally
They are
the greatest of all time.
They are strong in every position. That's what I'll
but
say.
Italy just needs 2 positions and they have a bunch of substitutions that come in.
Yeah, Italy have Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and role players.
That's all you need. That's all you need.
It's too easy. Pizza, pasta, top tier. That is top tier. Unreal.
Yep.
Japan, sushi, ramen. What else they have?
Mate, Don.
Sashimi,
udons,
dons.
Bento, mate, there's just, the list goes on. There's a lot of, and yeah, matcha, I don't know, man. There's,
Karages, dude. Oh my god. Sake, you fuck with that? I don't really.
Do we know
Not
any
really.
Italian desserts? I don't think I know any.
What's that? Panna cotta, for example.
Panna cotta is nice.
Is that
Tiramisu,
Italian?
is that Italian?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
Italian. Yeah, that's
tiramisu is
Italian.
very nice.
But Japan, you have matcha, you have stuff like that. Mochi.
I had a mochi donut the other day. Oh,
it's good.
spectacular.
Mate, I've had about
good.
20 of those in the
It's
past
good.
month or so, mate. They're
Unbelievable
class.
dessert.
Oh, this one's so tough.
What's your heart telling you both? Like, Kush, take your bias aside. What is your heart telling you? Is it saying Italy?
My heart is telling me Italy. It's the pizzas for me. It's always been the pizzas for me. A spectacular pizza knows no ends for me.
Manu, what's the heart saying? What's
My
the
head is saying Japan. But my heart is also saying Japan.
Oh.
Japan has to go through, unfortunately.
Japan wins
Japan goes
as
through.
the number one cuisine, definitively. That's it. No more.
Done. No more debate, no more nothing. This is it.
Sorry, Romania.
They got to qualify.
Do we have a third place playoff just for fun?
You want a third place playoff? We have France versus India.
No, we'll come back to this list in 4 years' time. Hopefully, there's an updated one.
It's like the World Cup every 4 years.